Hi, thanks for joining us today. Today we're making Tourtier pies, or Tourtier pies in the Benoit family tradition. And I'm here with my Uncle Bob with over 25 years of pie making experience. He's the official pie filling expert. So Uncle Bob, what's in our pie filling?
Well, we have pork, beef, potatoes, onions, salt, pepper, and a lot of loving.
Wow. And so did you just go ahead and put all those ingredients in a pot and start boiling it?
That is correct. And when it's seasoned and ready to fill, we put them in the pie shells.
Sounds delicious. Alright, so the next step, while you have the pie filling cooking on the stove, now you need to make your pie crust. So what I put in this food processor is 2½ cups of flour. All-purpose flour is good enough. 2 teaspoons of sugar, 1 teaspoon of salt, and then 2 sticks of butter, which is ½ pound of butter. Then we're going to go ahead and place the lid on. And I'm here with my mom, who's the professional. We're going to go ahead and make it until it's a coarse texture, somewhat like cornmeal. Once we've done that, you need to add very cold water to it. And just adding a little bit at a time until the dough forms a ball. Perfect. Voila. Hi, thanks for joining me. Today we're going to learn how to roll pie crust. First, and a very key important thing to do is wrap your dough in saran wrap and store it in the fridge or the freezer for up to 15 minutes. Make sure it's firm for when you roll it out. Now we're going to show you how to roll the dough. Go ahead and pat some flour right there on top of the dough. Set it on a well-floured surface. Go ahead and flour as well your rolling pin, and then just go ahead and work the dough from the center out, and make sure that you're applying equal pressure as you work the dough. Being careful to go ahead and flip the dough. If it gets a little bit too wet, add more flour as needed, and continue rolling the dough until you get the size that you need for your pie plate. And then we're going to go ahead and roll it back, which makes it so much easier to put your pie dough into the plate. Go ahead and then drop it in, roll it back. Voila, easy as that. Extra dough off the sides. Make sure to use a sharp knife when doing this, but don't cut yourself either. Next step is to fill your pie. Make sure to use a good large strainer to get all the water out before you place it into your pie plate. Shake and shimmy. The next step in our pie making process is you want to go ahead and wet the edge of the pie dough right here, because it'll help the top of the pie to be sealed all around the pie. So it's basically to seal the edges of the pie. Go ahead and place the top on the pie then what we're going to do is fork the edges. Just so, not too much.
I need some.
Juice.
I don't know.
That's always an issue for me.
No coffee creamer.
And then after you go ahead and press the two crusts into each other,
I know. I know.
then you're going to cut the excess dough off. And go ahead and do it at an angle, just so. So it's like, makes kind of like a scissor effect right there.
Cool, I like to use it. Chelsea has it. I need some more dough on the side.
And again, use a sharp knife for this.
What's that bag of flour?
Lastly, poke a little holes in the top. Voila!